go for the entire song, but I like it. Anyway, what do we have? Tenacity to search for some, get the return, but I kind of want the idea or something that actually allows me to summon one of my bigger ones. Arrow does get me a second tribute summon, but that doesn't help if I don't have domain. So I'll take Tenacity, reveal Mobius. And I get... But I could just get domain, you know. I could get Panthers and get rid of the return. I could just go domain, then also use. Yes. I'll take domain actually. Domain hot stuff. I also choose your Shokan. Gorka hot stuff. It's mandatory, so you don't have to announce it. Although I do have to give response time, so I will do that. I'll take Ether. Reveal. Lower that thing's level so I can distribute summon it over Eidos. Advance. Sure I can. I want... Ether's effect is more important, so I'll put that chain link one. Because they both trigger on the exact same moment. Both optional. So this, if they have something that like negates the activation of Ether, like Herald of Orange Light, they can't do it. So return, adds a monster with a different name from the tributed monster. Okie dokie. Different name from the tributed monster. 2400 thing, or 2428. Idea I can't do that. Come on, Majesty's Fiend to get an easier one. Can't lower that one with domain, unfortunately. I can always add another Ether to hand. Kind of want Majesty's because I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, I'll take return. Then Ether. 2 Monarch spell trap cards with different names from hand or deck to grave. Prime Monarch and a strike, and then I special summon a Monarch with a monster with 2400 or more 10,000 defense. Doesn't have to be Monarch, but I will though. And the one I will summon. Let's see, do I want Erebus or do I want Caius? I like Caius. I'm gonna go Caius. Unfortunately, I can't attack this turn. This way, I will be able to do some things. Meanwhile, I can use Prime Monarch next turn as well. I can use Strike of the Monarchs. Banish it. All monsters on the field become the attribute I declare, so they can become Water to help with Mobius. They can become Dark to help with Caius. To banish extra cards. Very helpful. Can't deal with double damage because that's just not how Caius works, but it's nice to do it anyway. Yeah, this card returns to the handy end phase. Like that. Your turn. I'd say it was a pretty good first turn. Let's see what they have. No extra luck either, so chances are they have Monarchs. 46 cards though. We'll see. They also have it. Okay. Come at me. That's not a rule anymore. Changed in July 2014. This can exist on the field at the same time. Pretty sure it was July 2014. Somewhere around that anyway. Also, when a field spell is replaced by another field spell, even if it's your own, it doesn't count as destroying the original. Does help that I keep domain. Let's see what they have though. Like neither of us will be summoning from the extra deck anyway, so that first effect doesn't really matter. Second and third effects do help. Is that all they have? Okay then. When a monster effect is activated, reading. Calm down. When a monster effect is activated, when a monster is okay. When a monster effect is activated, that activates when a monster is normal summoned. You can negate the activation. Normal summoned, you can negate the activation, then the player whose effect activation was negated draws one card. First Monarch, okay. If summoned this way, that's not a normal summon. So that works. This way you can discard one card, card attribute, maybe you can set attributes. Okay. No effects activate when a monster is normal summoned. So that's like this is a Monarch card that stops Monarchs, even though it's technically not a Monarch card. There's an actual Ice Barrier card that's made to stop Trishula, like so anti-Ice Barrier as an Ice Barrier. If this would have just had Monarch in the name, it was by order of the Monarch Emperor, it would have been the second one of that, a Monarch card that stops Monarchs. This is kind of annoying though. I can't activate my stuff. I can still just attack with Ether though. Eidos I can play. Doesn't I can it negates the activation, but I do get an extra card. I can destroy First Monarch, and I can just attack with Eidos. Yeah, why not? But I kinda want to I want to keep Eidos for later. I can use Prime. Huh. Position. They get that next turn, maybe. I just want to do my stuff, but it doesn't work if I play like that. I think I'll just attack. Although I do want to tribute summon. When a monster effect is activated, then that activates when a monster is normal summoned. I can still use return to get a card, which is good. So I'll summon something, get another Ether, so I can tribute something during their turn. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Activate the targeted cards in some effect activation. Idea. Because that thing activates in response to the activation of Mobius. So Mobius can take it out. But only if Ether is water. This thing is not continuous, it activates in response, and it's an effect, not a card. Oh no, wait. Cannot activate the targeted cards. They can't activate their effect. Dang it. Mobius is stopped by it. So then that doesn't help. Yes. thing is, Mobius CL1 return CL2. I didn't think of this. To negate an activation, you need to be right after in the chain link, which isn't the case right now. So I believe this works. I think. Also, they're not saying anything about their effects, so, and considering it's optional, they can't use it anyway. So return is going to get me a card. It is going to get me Ether, because its effect will allow me to tribute summon during the opponent's turn, and I only need one tribute summon monster. Yay! Then Mobius, poof, poof, poof. Be taken out. Yay! That's them taken out. Of what? What effect? Am I missing something? Unfortunate. That is the unfortunate thing about first Monarch. You need the other attributes to be able to treat it that way. First Monarch will have to go back to the field. I've already used my normal summon this turn. How did I not come up with this Mobius idea before? Like, it was only when I summoned it that I realized I could do the thing with the return. To not allow him to use his card. Or card effect. You need to stay specific. So that's good, I suppose. Now let's take this thing out because then it's 2400 defense. Mobius, attack. Next turn, I could just normal summon Eidos, lower Kai's thing, tribute Eidos to get Kai's, banish 2 of their cards. This is looking very good. Also, during their turn, I can tribute summon with Ether. But I don't actually have a thingy. Stormforth. Stormforth plus Ether, or Stormforth plus any of your Monarchs plus Escalation can be really annoying. What do I have here? I still haven't used Prime. I'll use that during their turn. Get rid of Tenacity, because Strike can actually be useful. Let's see what they will play. Is that it? If I tribute summon Ether, sure this is it. 5 out of 10! Dora! Aido sa Chujo Shokan! Koka Hatsudo! Domain F on Ether. Because I'm going to use its effect to get myself another thing. Release. Advance Shokan! Keep using those. Return will get me a card that I don't have yet. You know what? Just get me the third Ether. Then the other one will just send the second Prime Monarch. And Pantheism to search for something. Not that I'm going to use it. Then Aru Erebus! Hikuzo! Erebus! Aether! Mebius! Director Attack! With that, it's a Monarch OGK. I'm not perfect at it though, because some of the things I did, I only realized when I was playing. Which was the same thing with like when I used Cosmo at Last Worlds. There were some combos that I just didn't realize yet, which I know a lot better now. So I'll have to play Cosmo Monarch quite a few more times to really be able to know what I'm doing. But I'm doing well enough, I feel. That was the duel video for today. I will see you in tomorrow's daily Yu-Gi-Oh video, because and extra exciting, daily Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Still gonna make Smash videos go live because we're far from done with that, and Formula E videos. So you'll likely get at least 3 different kinds of videos in one day, and then multiple other Smash as well. So look forward to that. There's almost certainly at least one video you're interested in every day for the next 2 weeks. See ya.